Caitlin Clark's incredible season has come to a storybook ending as she won the Rookie of the Year award.
As the final buzzer marked the end of the Indiana Fever season, it wasn't just the WNBA that stood in awe. Some of the biggest names in the NBA were watching too. Caitlin Clark, the electrifying rookie, had just wrapped up a historic season, leading the league in three-pointers and assists, while shattering an astounding 62 records along the way. But for NBA stars, many of whom have been Rookie of the Year themselves, there's more to Clark's game than just numbers.
Congratulations, Caitlin. You are the 2024 Kia WNBA Rookie of the Year.
What is it about Caitlin Clark that's catching the attention of these basketball icons? In the next few minutes, we'll dive into what NBA stars and legends really think about Clark's remarkable rookie campaign and how her impact has transcended the WNBA. From players who understand what it means to rise under pressure to those who have watched Clark rewrite the basketball playbook, we'll explore their unique perspectives on her game-changing presence. They'll share their unfiltered thoughts on watching the newly crowned Rookie of the Year, offering an insider's look at the dynamic Clark has brought to the game of basketball. Before we break it down, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Are you ready? Let's go.
The reason I bring that up, and I love that, because as a rookie, Caitlin Clark finished the regular season leading rookies in scoring, field goals made, three-point field goals made, assists, steals, and minutes played, and she led the league in assists and three-pointers made.
First up, we have perennial MVP candidate Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks. A former Rookie of the Year himself back in 2019 and one of the best young players in the league, he's always been a huge fan of Clark. Here's Luka sharing his love.
Caitlin, congratulations on an amazing season. Rookie of the Year is a big honor. You deserve it. Congratulations.
Earlier in the season, he has called Clark the women's Steph Curry. Ironically, aside from Steph Curry, Clark has also compared a lot of Luka himself, a team first point guard that can control the pace through passing, sharp shooting, and prolific scoring. That's high praise coming from one superstar to another.
It's a woman, Steph Curry. Thank you. She can shoot it better than me.
Up next is the NBA's most recent Rookie of the Year, Victor Wembanyama. From one once-in-a-generation player to another, Victor shares his thoughts about Caitlin's historic season.
Victor, who's a WNBA player that inspires you, and what makes her stand out to you?
I think Caitlin Clark.
That's not all. He seems to have been a fan ever since her college days.
She was in college, the only college player that I was really in awe of the game, you know.
Pulls it back, knocks it down.
I'm saying men and women's college basketball, she's probably the most impressive I've seen.
Clark, step back, hits a three!
Next, we have the homeboys, the Indiana Pacers. As big supporters of Clark, they can always be seen watching games and cheering her on. First up is Pacers All-Star and All-NBA guard Tyrese Halliburton.
And congratulations on winning Rookie of the Year. Not a surprise by any means. Very happy for you. Wishing you continued success, and go Fever.
You've been courtside for almost all of Caitlin's games. Any big takeaways and all of the
court stuff? She's a great player, and I just like watching her play. I like watching all the girls play. You know, they're getting a lot better as the season's went on. Leah had a great game the other day. Kelsey's been great. But I like going and watching basketball. So as long as I'm in Indy and I'm not doing none, I'm going to go watch the game. It's always fun to do. So I love being able to go watch Fever games. The excitement in the city is awesome. It's cool when I bring people who, like, I brought a couple friends who haven't been to a WNBA game before, and they're like, "Well, it's in the third level." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, that's what Fever games are like now, you know." So it's really cool to see the excitement around the team.
Next up is Pacers star Miles Turner, who was a standout rookie himself, making it to the All-Rookie team back in 2016.
Yeah. Congratulations, Caitlin, for real, man. It's been a pleasure watching you play this year. Not only living up to the hype, but doing something that I haven't seen here in years and getting back to the playoffs. So congratulations on Rookie of the Year. Best is yet to come, man. Go Fever.
Rounding up the Pacers is Obi Toppin, who, like Clark, is a former National College Player of the Year. Here's Obi, giving Caitlin her flowers alongside one of Caitlin's most loyal fans, his daughter, Remy.
What's going on, Caitlin? Just wanted to say congratulations on winning Rookie of the Year. You definitely earned it, and there's a lot more accomplishments to come. You gotta say anything, Remy? Say congrats.
If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. We know watching this video takes some of your time, and we appreciate you. Now back to the action.
And your 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year is none other than Caitlin Clark. Caitlin, congrats.
You just heard NBA All-Star and NBA legend Chris Paul, who shares his awe about Clark's debut season, especially after the historic college run.
For you to do what you did this past season, with all the crazy expectations you had coming out of college, you were better than advertised.
Here's CP3, who was also NBA Rookie of the Year almost 2 decades ago, sharing some sage wisdom for Clark.
Our friends over at State Farm asked if I would assist you in a few of the things that I learned coming from one Rookie of the Year to another, even though mine was 19 years ago. One of the biggest things after winning Rookie of the Year, because that's a big deal, first of all. That's a huge achievement and you should be proud. But going forward, I think the biggest thing I tried to focus on was getting stronger. I wanted to get stronger, I wanted to get faster, I wanted to be better on defense. But more than anything, I tell you, the biggest people that I leaned on was my family, my support system. That was always the group that kept me grounded. I would go back and hoop with all my homies that I played with in college and just try to remain a kid as long as I possibly could. Shout out to you, Caitlin. It's been amazing to watch you hoop day in and day out, and not just to see the behind the back going left threes from deep, but more so just to see the passion and the joy that you play with, and to see the way that you make your teammates better. So
next up, we have 2022 NBA Rookie of the Year and 2024 All-Star Scotty Barnes. Here's Scotty putting his money where his mouth is, buying his first ever WNBA jerseys, Caitlin Clark's. Here's NBA analyst and former NBA champion Kendrick Perkins showing Caitlin some love on live TV.
Well, I mean, congratulations to her. What an excellent year, exceeding expectations. And think about this, Malika. What Caitlin Clark did, right? Taking the bumps, the bruises, the rookie wall early in the season and battling through it, making no excuses, got better with the film, and led this team to the postseason with breaking all type of records in the regular season. Hey, this is just the start.
Perk is right. This is just the start. Imagine Caitlin when she reaches the peak of her play. Watch out, WNBA.
Recall in the WNBA of me seeing a better Rookie of the Year, a rookie season than what Caitlin Clark put up.
Now let's get to the heavy hitters. First up is multiple-time MVP and 4-time NBA champion Steph Curry. As the greatest shooter in NBA history, he's always been a fan of her since college. He breaks down what makes Caitlin so great.
Her range, her three-point shooting overall, her flair for testing her range every night and knowing that the other team's going to try to take it away. And she's fearless. No shot is a bad shot, and when you can shoot it as well as she can, she just adds another element of surprise that you can't really game plan for because it's so kind of just unseen.
Both Curry and Clark possess a lightning-quick release that leaves defenders scrambling. But it's not just about speed. It's the accuracy from mind-boggling distances that sets them apart. Clark's average three-point attempt comes from a staggering 28 feet, 1.1 inches out. That's further than even the best seasons of Trae Young, Damian Lillard, and yes, Steph Curry. I guess that's why some say you need to guard Caitlin the moment she enters the gym.
I saw somebody break down the release time, which is pretty much identical to mine. And then her just confidence, you can't help but watch when she plays, where she's shooting from, the range, the confidence, the flair, like she's a performer.
And finally, here we have LeBron James himself. As a 4-time NBA champion and 4-time MVP, he gave Clark the biggest compliment after her first few months in the league.
Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
No stranger to the spotlight, LeBron had this to say about the Caitlin Clark effect, not just on Indiana, but on the entire sports as a whole.
That I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. More people want to tune in.
And during a recent interview on Esquire magazine, after her Rookie of the Year win, he called her a transcendent talent. That's the ultimate praise from one transcendent talent to another. There we have it, folks. 10 NBA superstars congratulating Clark for an amazing rookie season.
Caitlin Clark is a superstar. Not a female superstar, she is a superstar.
We were coming to see Caitlin Clark play.
She moves the needle. The WNBA has been looking for someone who moves the needle.
Beyond the praise and accolades, Clark is igniting a new generation. proving to young boys and girls that anything is within reach. A new chapter in the WNBA is unfolding before our eyes, and we're witnessing history in the making. The most exciting part? This is only the beginning. Let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we will see you in the next one.